If you're already using Kit to communicate with your audience, run email campaigns, and really probably run most of the back end of your business, but your podcast is feeling a little disconnected, well, you're in luck. Today, I'm going to talk about a brand new development from Castos called hybrid podcasting and why it might change everything you thought you knew about how email and marketing automation and your podcast can live together. Hey there, Craig here from Castos. I'm really excited about digging into this video because I think it's going to transform the way many of us think about what seemingly are disparate parts of our kind of marketing stack and way we communicate with our customers, which is podcasting and email. On the surface, you're like, hey, Craig, what do these two have to do together? Well, I'm going to tell you, and it is hybrid podcasting. But first, let's start with a quick definition. Public podcasting, we all know this is your show. It's in Apple, it's on Spotify, it's marketing, it's content for your audience and a way for them to get to know, like, and trust you and develop a further relationship. You may have heard of private podcasting, which is, think of it like a membership style platform in podcast format. So only certain individuals are invited to that content. Only they can listen. It's private. It's locked down. It's like a membership. Hybrid, think about kind of a freemium version of podcasting where you have some free public content, you have some restricted private content, and you have what we are calling subscriber benefits. These are perks that you can give your best audience members as a way of saying, hey, thanks for being so awesome. These can be things like early access to episodes. They can be access to your back catalog. They can be ad-free episodes, and they can be entirely private premium pieces of content and episodes that are just for those private subscribers. And you might be saying, Craig, how do I connect these two? What does a private subscriber and a hybrid podcast have to do with ConvertKit? Well, say someone comes into your list on Kit with a certain tag or custom field, those can get piped over to Castos as a private subscriber, and that person receives an email from Castos on their phone saying, hey, you got added to the private podcast or the premium experience, or you're eligible for early access to episodes. These subscriber benefits are a great way of you saying to your best audience members, hey, thanks so much for being so awesome. I view this as probably the biggest list building opportunity we as creators have had in the podcasting space in a long time. And a whole bunch of people are going to jump on this bandwagon, and you may be the early adopter who gets there early and stands out from the crowd. Let's dive into the Castos dashboard now and see exactly how hybrid podcasting works, how we can integrate it with Kit to offer these premium subscriber benefits via hybrid podcasting to our best audience members in Kit. Here in our Castos dashboard, you can see we have two podcast setups. You may have one, you may have two, but what we're going to do is focus on this one, which is of type hybrid. And just to confirm, we're going to go into the settings area. If you want to change an existing show of yours to be of type hybrid, you can come into the distribution section here and change it right here. But because we already have this set up, so we have a podcast that's hybrid, meaning we can have some public content and some private content or subscriber benefits around those. And you can set those up over here. We're just going to go ahead and dive into the integrations area and connect our Castos account to Kit. So we have the integration section over here for Kit, and we need the API key and credentials. Coming over to my Kit dashboard, I'll go to settings and developer, and I'll copy the API key and secret back to Castos. Okay, now those are saved. We'll say connect to Kit, and we can see the green symbol down here showing us that we're connected. Great. Now what we need to do is just create some logic in the automation section to say when an event happens in Kit, have them be added as a private subscriber in Castos. So we'll add an automation here. So the integration is with Kit, and we're going to trigger off of a tag just because that's how I might want to do things. And this is going to be the tag that I've applied. So when that happens in Kit, I want Castos to add that person to a podcast. And this, my second podcast, is the only private or hybrid podcast I have here. So I'll say save. And that's really it. So this is all saved. We can go in and inspect this, but I'm just going to activate it. And this is live now. So now in my Kit account, anytime somebody is added with that tag, they get added into Castos as a private subscriber, and they get the subscriber benefits in my hybrid podcast. Let's go check out what those subscriber benefits are in case you want to configure that for yourself. So we go to the settings area of that podcast, and in the distribution area, go to hybrid podcast settings. So we offer ad-free episodes. So if you have Castos ads turned on, which is dynamic ad placement, you can disable that for private subscribers. I don't have ads in my podcast, so it doesn't really apply. But I'm going to be delivering all episodes 3 days early to my private subscribers of my hybrid podcast. And they're going to have access to my entire back catalog, whereas the general public is only going to have access to the last 90 days of episodes. I hope this shows how offering these subscriber benefits in the form of a hybrid podcast gives a lot of listeners a great reason to join your email list and then get added as a private subscriber so they get these perks and get a little bit of a benefit from deepening that relationship with you. And that's it. That's all there is to setting up the integration between Kit and Castos to offer subscriber benefits via hybrid podcasting for your show. Okay, that was great in showing how you can utilize the power of Castos and hybrid podcasting to offer those premium subscriber benefits or just private content to some members of your list on Kit. If you haven't gotten started with Castos yet, there's a link below to sign up for your free 14-day trial. If you already have a podcast, we'd be happy to import that over and handle the whole migration for you. Just sign up for a trial and contact our team, and they can help out.